literally listening to Tom talk. First of all, my impression. When you ask Tom a question, he focuses on you. And when he answers a question, he focuses on you. The whole time. Just so you know. Being in a room with him and listening to him speak was a journey. He does not give short answers, which is fine. He's so intelligent and so eloquent and gracious, and you can tell that it's very important to him that he answers well. He even asked for a couple of questions, was that okay? I'm not sure if I answered that well. And I remember sitting there when he said that, and I was like, are you kidding? Because it was perfect. You would sit there and go, like he would start answering a question. In the middle, you'd be like, did he understand that? You know, like, where are we going? But you just had to commit and go with him because he takes the scenic route. And you wave at the pretty things. And then you get to the end and you realize that was perfect. He spoke French. And what he said, I loved it. It was translated. It meant you have two lives. Your second life begins when you realize you only have one. And when he said that, I was like, nice. Literally every question, he's so positive. And for me, for him to be positive like that and to explain it in a way that I understand it and it makes me be more positive, I just know that he's seen the other side. He's seen negativity. He even said that. He just chooses not to focus on it. He talked about how he's amazed by so many things, and he really is fascinated by human behavior and things like that. And it's every single question he answered lifted me higher. And I remember him saying, like you only have one life and I'm not wasting any time. And that's when it clicked over my head, like, Darcy, ask a question. Because I was like, what if I don't have another moment? I hope I do. I think I will. I'm going to be positive and say I will. But I was like, take advantage of it, because you never know. So I raised my hand and I did not have a question. The only thing I had was I was going to say, hi, Tom, I'm Darcy. That was it. And then someone said, Hiddles Educates. And I went, oh, I know them. And I was like, I'm going to say Hiddles Ninjas. Believe it or not, I had forgotten about the internet. I knew it, but I had so much going on that it wasn't registering. And I really wanted to tell him about the ninjas because I wanted him to know. And I wanted to represent. I thought of a question. It wasn't great. And then he did a Chris Evans impression. And I might have this backwards. And then a fantastic lady asked him to kneel. And he did. And I remember when he did that, I was like, okay. And then he did a Zach impression. And the thing that went through my head was Alan Rickman. But then also going through my head was something my friend, who is random, had said earlier, not during the panel, said, how do you think dinosaurs wipe their ass? And I was like, what? And she's like, do you think they, like, scooted across the floor like a dog? And I'm like, where did you get this? It was actually really funny. But I think that in the back might have gotten the Velociraptor thing to come out. I have to get comfortable. I'm sorry. I have to say, I'm really happy that I asked that, because I feel like, even though y'all couldn't be there, and it was almost like I was able to share my answer with more than just myself. Basically, I adore Tom. I adore his intelligence. I adore his work in theater and Shakespeare, and Prince Hal is my favorite. But what I love about him most is his sense of humor. He appreciates, it can be meaningful humor, and it can be deep humor, and it can be stupid humor. It doesn't matter. And it's contagious when he laughs. You start laughing too. My thought is that, to me, here comes my cat. Say, come here. Come on. You're stepping on the computer. Was your butt just in the... Hi, baby. Everybody, this is Loki. She's coming over here because... Are you gonna snuggle? Aww. Okay. She's snuggling with me. Let me see if I can show you. Right there. This is my baby Loki. She's my rescue baby. She's actually got named before Thor, because I like mythology. And she's well named. Back to his sense of humor. You can tell. Or where I was. To me, it's, if you can find the laughter in each day, then that's what makes life enjoyable. And I really wanted to... Will you stop? I wanted to ask something that brought that out. She's licking my finger. What are you doing? So, I am ecstatic that I was conscious enough and not so scared that I asked that question. When I walked out of there, I felt amazing. You're kind of blocking. Thank you. I felt so high on life. I felt like I could reach up and touch the stars and grab them and pull them down and do whatever I wanted. That's how he makes you feel.